Hello everyone, it's Laura Jane, and I'm going to walk through what ZIG colors I'm using on the fresh cut sunflower from the Ton stamps. I'm starting out with yellow, and I'm outlining the petals at the base where they would attach to I guess, the center. I'm also adding a yellow where I think there would be some shadows on the petals. I also like to stamp my images when I'm no line coloring with vanilla frosted cupcake from the Ton. That is the lightest yellow that is available in the shop. And I think it works perfectly for flowers because my highlights tend to get away from me. And yellow is kind of like sun and reflective, so that works for me. Okay, now I'm coming in with a clean water in the water brush and pulling that yellow from the center of the petals out towards the edges, keeping a little bit of each petal totally dry. That will be where the highlight should be. Now, I am not an expert at shading by any means. I'm totally self-taught, so a lot of times I just lose that highlight. But I try to leave it at the end of each petal in the beginning. Now I'm coming back in here with the yellow zig again. Excuse me. And you should see me. I'm pointing to the screen with my fingers. Anyway, I have trouble talking without using my hands, but you can't see me. Anyway, um, I'm still using yellow and adding where the shadows would be, where I imagine the shadows would be at least. Okay, this color is pale pink. And after I started, I realized, this is not showing up at all, but I just kept going with it because it did change just a hint of where the shadows would be. Kept that area a little bit wet, allows the color to move just a little bit. I like to just kind of keep going over and over. My father-in-law, who kind of has helped me with my art, says, "Girl, you just work it and work it." Yes, I do. I like working with oils as well because they are so forgiving. You can just keep going over and over. Now these zigs are the same way. You can just keep adding more and more color. You can let it dry in between. Uh, Come back with a water brush, and the color will move nicely. Which reminds me, the paper I'm using is the Bristol Smooth 100 pound. And that works the best if you're going to use water to move the color with the zigs. So I'm still using the pale pink. Kind of outlining certain petals that I want to be darker. Okay, and this color is called Flesh Color, and it helps add darkness to each shadow. The underside of the petals, and adding a few of the dots to the center. As you can see, I like to work light to dark. Just keep adding darker colors. This color is mustard. I think it works really well with adding in the shadows and the deeper parts. As I'm using this mustard, I'm again trying to think where the shadows would be, where the petals lay over the top of the other ones, and also trying not to just outline everything from start to finish. Just making sure there are some breaks or stops where I have the darker mustard. I'm trying to do no line coloring, which means I'm not outlining everything. And as I'm going along here, you can see I'd like to work in a circle. Just kind of choose a spot to start and just work around kind of systematically in the circle. I'm coming back in with the yellow, the original yellow, and adding just darker or more of that color. And the final color here is bright yellow. It's really kind of more on the orange color, but the name is orange, or sorry, the name of it is bright yellow. And just hitting a few spots of that. This is mustard again. And at this point, I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do with that white center. I did not want to go brown. Just wasn't, I was not wanting to make a typical sunflower with that dark center. So continuing to add the mustard color as I kind of brainstorm, try to think, okay, what am I going to do with this? And I decided to go green. My favorite green to work with is olive green. And sorry, the flower just kind of moved out of the frame there. But I'm working in the circle, adding that green just at the base of each petal that's right there at the center. Kind of doing little dots and very small flicks. Now, I think green works really well on flowers as a shadow color. As you can see, sometimes I'm brushing up on some of the petals Added that green in the middle. And this is pale green gray. I decided to go gray on the center. I'm scribbling the yellow on a clear acrylic block, picking up some color with the water brush and tapping that in. Trying to leave a highlight in the center. And then adding dots with the yellow. I'm pretty sure this is where I decided, okay, we better quit now. I was happy with the results. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please post them in the comment section. Bye.